going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. Please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works.
Much love
to those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. And remember, the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And that is so important because, guys, we are getting close to that main event. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And, of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And as I'm doing this video, the market is flat. We know that we're going to be on a roller coaster ride over the next few days, and then we're going to run into open interest. And like I stated, guys, we're definitely going to get a pump, but it's not going to be a big pump because we know what the Fed has to do. And then plus, guys, on March 11, what's not talked about is that the government needs to get funded. And we're going to see whether they play on to that the same with the narrative that they have with Russia. Now, if you go to the same time last month, we're trading around the same price. We received a good pump at the beginning of the month due to open interest, and then we fell right back down to around that same price range as we was last month. So I definitely see us pulling back, but then getting a small pump, not quite like last month. Like I stated, we know the Fed is going to raise rates this month. And we're going to wait for the guidance to see what they're going to do as far as stopping QE and start rolling off this balance sheet. I don't think they're going to start rolling off this balance sheet until July. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. This is very important. Yield rates are so important. We have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Make sure you're paying attention to this actual repo. We're going to see whether they're going to increase the repo when they start to raise the rates. This is going to be very important, or whether they're going to decrease it. We know we're going to have a pullback, but watching the repo is going to let us know how big that pullback is going to be. Then also, guys, we have Grayscale. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual Grayscale whale. We know they've been moving lockstep with the actual Fed. And then, guys, we have futures. We have back move from the middle of the month to the end of the month. So we have back on Thursday, and then we have the regular futures that normally expire on that Friday. So we will definitely be on a roller coaster ride. We have the futures. Then we have open interest. And then on March 11th, the government needs to be funded. And then we have the Fed on the 15th, which is going to raise rates and give us guidance for the next few months. Now, guys, let's get over into a little crypto news. We have Cardano daily transaction volume surges but the price slumps. And that's right along with the rest of the cryptos. We know when it comes to cryptos, we're in the most manipulated market in history. But we also know there's utility being built. We know this fourth industrial revolution is being built. The masses are not told this, but we know this. And then also, guys, we know Singularity Net. We know it's all about the robots, the algorithms, the drones, the smart cities. We know what this fourth industrial revolution entails. Once they finish building, we're not going to recognize the state and city that we're in. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Premier League champion, Manchester City, and their new partner, Sony, have begun building a virtual replica of Etihad Stadium. And guys, just like cryptos, NFTs, the metaverse is global because it's a global initiative by the New World Order. And the metaverse will bring a further erosion of privacy. And we know that's what the New World Order wants. We know the blockchain gives the New World Order the all-seeing eye. Now we have crypto. Twitter is not happy with the name and logo of the Jamaican CBDC. The name is Jamdex, and then also the logo is no cash, no problem. And we know the central banks want a cashless society, and we're definitely on our way. Now we have the Thai Stock Exchange launches digital assets this year, and then also will be including crypto. Now we have the London Stock Exchange Group buys fintech firm Tora for $325 million. And of course, guys, that's tied in with digital assets. Now we have Bitpanda to provide crypto custody with the acquisition of FCA-approved Trustology. And this will allow them to launch its prime brokerage services, Bitpanda Pro. And we have the Luna Foundation Guard raises $1 billion to form Bitcoin reserve for UST stablecoin. And lastly, we have a California state senator introduces legislation to accept crypto as payment for government services. And we see representatives in Congress are pushing different bills. But guys, remember, this is nothing but part of the Hegelian dialectic. This is a global agenda by the New World Order. We have the Miami coin. We have the New York coin. That's just a way to push adoption. But those coins are not going to be a big piece of what the New World Order is going to do. But for right now, it's great to push adoption. It's great for image. If they see it, they will believe it. That's the reason why we have the Crypto.com take over the Lakers Stadium. When people see it, they believe it. But we know right now, crypto is not totally seamless. The actual product that comes in front of the people is going to be seamless where they don't have to worry about thinking. They never want the people to have critical thinking. And remember, the crypto teacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you know cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your Chipstocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, you have their own stocks, the C-Red, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.